Good morning, students. So today's topic is aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids. Now so far we have completed alcohol phenol ethers, that is over. Now let us start a new topic. So aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acid. So this topic also important and it has good weightage in PU as well as objective exams, NEET exam. If you see for PUC, in PU you will get total 3 questions. There is a 1 question for 1 mark, 1 question for 2 marks and there is a 1 more question for 5 marks. So total there are 3 questions and weightage is 8 marks. So therefore aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid has weightage of 8 marks in board exam. But when comes to NEET exam, for NEET exam, so from this topic directly indirectly minimum you will get 2 to 3 questions. Minimum 3 questions you will get, maximum 3. So therefore there are 2 to 3 questions may appear from aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acid. Next, when comes to JE, so JE most probably will get 1 question. Okay, so this is the weightage of aldehyde, ketone topics, ketone carboxylic topics in board as well as objective exams. So let us see. So what are the important things in aldehydes and ketones? The first is introduction, then nomenclature, preparation, properties. So this is the order. First is introduction, right? So in introduction we will study first aldehydes and ketones and we will study separately carboxylic acid. Let us see first aldehydes, ketones. But here aldehydes and ketones collectively called carbonyl compounds. Therefore we will study about first carbonyl compounds. What are carbonyl compounds and their classification? Carbonyl compounds. Right. So carbonyl compounds are the organic compound which contain C double bond O group, which is called carbonyl group, called carbonyl compounds. Therefore the carbonyl compounds are the organic compounds, take down notes, the organic compounds which contain C double bond O group. So this C double bond O group is called carbonyl group. Students, important, remember it is a carbonyl group. So therefore the organic compound which contain C double bond O over or carbonyl group called carbonyl compounds. Then carbonyl compounds are basically classified into 2 types. So therefore types of carbonyl compounds. If you see the types, there are usually we studied 2 types, one aldehydes and ketones. So therefore both aldehydes and ketones collectively called carbonyl compounds. So therefore they are classified into 2 types, one aldehydes and second one is ketone. Let's study what is aldehyde and what is ketone. So aldehyde is, see, both carbonyl compounds containing carbonyl group. So aldehyde contain carbonyl group, even ketone also containing carbonyl group. But the difference is here, in case of aldehyde, carbonyl group is attached to either 2 hydrogen atoms or 1 hydrogen atom and 1 alkyl or aryl group. Then they are called aldehydes. So therefore what are aldehydes? Here organic compound in which carbonyl group attached to, right? The organic compound in which carbonyl group is attached to either 2 hydrogen atoms, it may be either 2 hydrogen atom or 1 hydrogen atom and and another is alkyl. Alkyl group over or aryl group. It may be aryl also. One hydrogen atom and alkyl over or aryl group. Then they are called aldehydes. So therefore, in aldehydes, this carbonyl group is attached to either two hydrogen atoms or one hydrogen, one alkyl group. I'll write here what is the general formula. If you see examples, let us take C double bond O group. This C double bond O group should be attached to either two side hydrogen. It is a aldehyde. Over or carbonyl group should be attached to one side hydrogen, another side is R group. Over or carbonyl group is attached to one side is hydrogen is compulsory, but another side may be aryl group. Aryl is a like phenyl group, benzene ring. So this is also aldehyde. So therefore, these three are the formulas of aldehyde. It is a aldehyde, it is a aldehyde, this is also aldehyde. Then example, we have many example. So here you can take, this is a formaldehyde, its name is formaldehyde. We will study nomenclature later in detail. Next, CH3CHO, it is a acetaldehyde. Right, this is a benzaldehyde. All these are common names, etc. or example for aldehydes. Next is ketone. What are the ketone? So in ketone, C double bond O group is attached to here two alkyl group or aryl group, not hydrogen. So therefore, in ketone, carbonyl group C double bond O group attached to either to alkyl over or aryl group. So therefore, here carbonyl group should be attached to either to alkyl group or aryl group, then they are called ketones. Like, let us see general example. C double bond O is a carbonyl group. This carbonyl group should be attached to either to alkyl group or this is a ketone, or it may be carbonyl group is attached to one side is alkyl group, another side is aryl group. This is also possible. Or carbonyl group is attached to one side is aryl group, even another side also aryl group. This is also ketone. So therefore, ketones are carbonyl group is attached to two alkyl group or two aryl group or alkyl aryl group. Okay. Next is example. If you take example CH3 C double bond O CH3. Two side is alkyl group, its common name is acetone. Next, another example, let us take one side is aryl ring, another side is methyl. Therefore, its common name is acetophenone. Students, common names are important in aldehyde and ketones. It is acetophenone, one side is alkyl group, another side is phenyl ring. Next, there is a one more possibility also, two side phenyl rings also possible, right? So this is a benzophenone, its common name, benzophenone. So therefore, all these are example for ketones. Right. Next, so we have some more derivatives like we have carboxylic acid. There are some more organic compounds containing carbonyl groups like carboxylic acid, right? So organic compounds containing carbonyl groups, some other carbonyl groups, some more organic compound containing carbonyl group like carboxylic acids, carboxylic acid also containing carbonyl group, even acid halide also containing carbonyl group. So we used to call derivatives of carboxylic acid, therefore carboxylic acid, and right here derivatives of carboxylic acids, derivatives of carboxylic acids such as derivatives of carboxylic acids such as, I'll write here, such as acid halide, acid anhydride, next amide, next ester. So therefore here carboxylic acids and derivatives of carboxylic acid such as acid halide, acid anhydride, amides, esters, etc. also contain carbonyl group. Carbonyl group, but they are not carbonyl compounds. They are not carbonyl compounds. Let's see examples. Okay. Let us see first carboxylic acids. Right. So in carboxylic acid, carbonyl group C double bond O group should be attached to OH group. This is a R. Right. So here carbonyl group attached to what? OH group, then they are called carboxylic acid. So therefore here carbonyl group is attached to OH group called carboxylic acids. Similarly, what are acid halides? In acid halides there is a carbonyl group, of course C double bond O group, but this C double bond O group is attached to halogen atom. So here is of course R group will be there. So therefore what are acid halides? C double bond O group is attached to halogen atom. Next is acid anhydride. Right. So what are acid anhydride? In acid anhydride there are two carbonyl groups like this. Two carbonyl group. So two carbonyl groups are joined together by oxygen atom, and there is a R group and R group. So therefore two carbonyl group joined through the oxygen atom. So this is a acid anhydride. Next amide. In case of amide there is a carbonyl group C double bond O group, and which is attached to NH2 amine, and one side is of course R group. So therefore amide is carbonyl group is get attached to NH2 group. Next is ester. Ester also containing carbonyl group. How? This carbonyl group is C double bond O is attached to alkoxy group, that is OR. One side OR, another side is of course R. It may be H also possible. Therefore, this carbonyl group is get attached to alkoxy group, then it is a ester. So therefore, all these are carboxylic acids derivatives. It is a carboxylic acid and its derivatives are what? Acid halide, acid anhydride, amide and ester. So therefore, about all this, we will study in carboxylic acid topic. Now let us continue the topic of aldehydes and ketones. Okay, next is nomenclature of aldehydes and nomenclature of ketones. Right, we know that in nomenclature of organic compound we study common nomenclature as well as IUPAC nomenclature. So let us study first common nomenclature of aldehydes and ketones. Right, nomenclature of aldehydes and ketones. Okay, let us see first nomenclature of aldehyde, later ketone. Nomenclature of aldehydes. So in nomenclature of aldehyde, we have first is common nomenclature. Common nomenclature. Right, it is also important. So what is the common nomenclature of aldehyde? See, the common names of aldehydes are derived from corresponding carboxylic acids by replacing the word ic from carboxylic acid with aldehyde. So therefore, this statement you must remember. So the common names of aldehyde, take down common names of aldehydes. So all the common names of aldehydes derived from where? Derived from corresponding carboxylic acids. So derived from corresponding carboxylic acids. How? By replacing the ic word. By replacing the ic word from carboxylic acid with aldehyde. So therefore, by replacing the ic word from carboxylic acid by aldehyde. It means if you want to write the common names of aldehyde, you must know common names of carboxylic acid. That is the logic. Therefore, if you know the common names of carboxylic acid, from the carboxylic acid, you just remove the word ic. Ic word from carboxylic acid, replace with only aldehyde. Then you will get common name of aldehyde. For example, let us take here I will take carboxylic acid here. Carboxylic acid, right? Carboxylic acid, here you take aldehyde. Come on. Let's say the one carbon carboxylic acid is HCOOH. Its name is formic acid. Then what is the one carbon aldehyde? HC double bond OH. One carbon carboxylic acid, one carbon aldehyde. Right. One carbon carboxylic acid name is formic acid. So therefore, you just remove the ic word, ic acid. Therefore, so ic acid with what? Aldehyde. Therefore, its common name is formaldehyde. Formic acid become formaldehyde. That is the word ic replaced by aldehyde. Of course, ic acid replaced by aldehyde. Next, second example, let us say 2-carbon aldehyde. So 2-carbon aldehyde is acetaldehyde. 2-carbon acid is acetic acid, common name. It is a acetic acid. Then 2-carbon aldehyde is CH3CHO. Its common name is acetaldehyde. Now it is also similar. The word ic, acetic, replaced by aldehyde, right? So similarly, 3-carbon aldehyde is 3-carbon acid is propionic acid, and 3-carbon aldehyde is propionaldehyde. Okay, propionaldehyde. So therefore, next 4-carbon acid CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH. It is called butyric acid. 4-carbon aldehyde is butyraldehyde. Next 5-carbon. Let us have one more example for CH3CH. Okay, this is a isobutyric acid. Common name is isobutyric acid, and corresponding aldehyde is isobutyric acid. Corresponding aldehyde is isobutyraldehyde. Next 5-carbon acid valeric acid. Its corresponding aldehyde is valeraldehyde. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is a valeraldehyde. So like that, the common names of the aldehydes are derived from their corresponding carboxylic acid. So not only this, we have some more important example for common names of aldehyde. One more example is CH2 double bond CHO. It is called acrolein. It is also important common name. Next, CH3 CH double bond CHO. It is called crotonaldehyde. Its common name crotonaldehyde. Next, if the benzene present, it becomes cinnamaldehyde. It is also common name. Next, if there is a benzene containing CHO aldehyde, its common name is benzaldehyde. We are studying common names, benzaldehyde. Next, its acid is benzoic acid. Okay, all its acid corresponding acids, you can write the name ic acid. Next, if benzene containing 2 aldehyde group, phthalaldehyde, its corresponding acid is phthalic acid. So like that, so the common names of the aldehydes are derived from their corresponding carboxylic acids. Okay, next, if the substituents are present, then the name of the substituents or the position of the substituent should be located with alpha, beta, gamma letters, that is Greek letters. So therefore, write one more point. If substituents are present, if the substituents are present on carbon chain, that is on long chain, on carbon chain, their positions are located with, their positions are located with the Greek letters, that is alpha, beta, gamma, delta, etc. It means, suppose CH3, CH, it is CH3, CHO is there, right? 1, 2, 3, 3 carbon, right? It is a propionaldehyde. Its common name is propionaldehyde, right? But there is a methyl group, no? Methyl group is a substituent. Where the methyl group is present? So we should locate with alpha, beta, gamma letters. So therefore, we know this is a functional group. With respect to functional group, this is a alpha, it is a beta, gamma, right? Delta, etc. we write. Therefore, this is a alpha carbon, beta carbon. Student, this carbon is not a alpha carbon. It is a functional group carbon. Adjacent carbon, which is adjacent carbon to the functional group is alpha carbon, not a functional group carbon, right? Therefore, this is a functional group carbon. Now this is alpha carbon, alpha, beta. Therefore, then methyl group is present on alpha carbon. Therefore, it is called alpha methyl propionaldehyde. Alpha methyl propionaldehyde is the common name. Like that, CH3, CH, if it is a OH, CH2, it is CHO, right? This is alpha, it is beta, gamma. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon aldehyde is butyraldehyde, right? Butyraldehyde. Which butyraldehyde? Beta hydroxy, right? On beta carbon there is a hydroxy. Beta hydroxy butyraldehyde, right? So this is the common name of aldehydes. Okay, so like that, wherever substituents are present, we should locate with alpha, beta, gamma letters, right? So this is the common names of aldehydes. Next is IUPAC nomenclature. Right. So IUPAC nomenclature of aldehydes. Right. So IUPAC nomenclature of aldehyde. The IUPAC name is, it is a alkene plus al or alkanol. Alcohol is alkanol, but aldehyde is alkanol, right? So in this format we should write IUPAC name of the aldehydes. Now let us say example here, 1 carbon aldehyde. What is its IUPAC name? Right, in this format, alk is al is methanol. So therefore its IUPAC name methanol. Next, 2 carbon aldehyde, CH3, C double bond O H. It is a 2 carbon, therefore it is ethanol. Next, 3 carbon methylprop, propanol. 4 carbon butanol. 5 carbon pentanol, hexanol, heptanol. You can write, go on right. Right, one more example, 5 carbon, it is a pentanol, its IUPAC name. Okay, next, if there are substituents are present, for example CH3 here, it is CHO. What is its IUPAC name? So IUPAC name, we should give the numbering in IUPAC nomenclature. Therefore give the numbering 1, it is 2, it is 3, On second carbon there is a methyl group, therefore it is a 2-methyl. So students, remember in IUPAC nomenclature we don't use alpha, beta, gamma letters. We use only numbering. Numbering should be given in IUPAC nomenclature. Therefore 1, 2, 2-methyl, 2-methyl meth prop. It is a propanol. 2-methyl propanol. Next, if it is CH3 CH, it is CH3 CHOH and CHO. So here substituents are OH and CH3, right? If there is a aldehyde group and hydroxy group, aldehyde group has more priority, which is we have studied in first PUC, right? Therefore we should take aldehyde group is a principal functional group, and this is 2, it is 3, it is 4. Then this is a hydroxy, starts with H. This is a methyl, start with M. So therefore which will come first in alphabetical order, hydroxy or methyl? It is a 2-hydroxy. H come first now. 2-hydroxy. Which methyl? It is 3-methyl methylprobute. It is a butanol, right? So like that you can write IUPAC names. Okay, so next let us write some different example. Okay, now if a benzene ring containing aldehyde group, what is its IUPAC name? Benzene ring containing aldehyde group, what is IUPAC name? So you cannot say benzenealdehyde, it is not a benzenealdehyde. Okay, so its common name is, we know, benzaldehyde. Benzaldehyde, right? Then what is IUPAC name? IUPAC name, we have another nomenclature, that is a benzene carbaldehyde. It is also, it is very much important for particular objective. Benzene carbaldehyde is common, that is IUPAC name. But in fact both can be used in IUPAC. The exact IUPAC name is benzene carbaldehyde, but nowadays we are using benzaldehyde as a IUPAC name, right? In books and all we write benzaldehyde only, but you can also write benzene carbaldehyde. This is a benzene, it is CHO carbaldehyde, right? Next, this is one nomenclature, that is carbaldehyde nomenclature. Similarly, one more example, take cyclohexane which is having aldehyde. What is its IUPAC name? You cannot write alkanol nomenclature. In alkanol nomenclature, it is cyclohexane, it becomes cyclohexanol. If it is a cyclohexanol, there should be a 6 carbon, but 6 plus 1, 7 carbon. It is not a cyclohexanol, right? Therefore, wherever this alkanol nomenclature is not possible to use, we have carbaldehyde nomenclature. Important. So repeat once again, wherever alkanol nomenclature is not possible to use, so we have another alternate method is carbaldehyde nomenclature for aldehyde. Then according to carbaldehyde nomenclature, we should write in this format, benzene carbaldehyde. Now this is a cyclohexane. Cyclohexane, this is a carbaldehyde. Therefore its IUPAC name is cyclohexane carbaldehyde. Cyclohexane carbaldehyde. One more example, let us take benzene having 2 aldehyde groups. Its common name is phthalaaldehyde, already written, phthalaaldehyde, but I want IUPAC name. So IUPAC name is, it is a carbaldehyde. There are 2 carbaldehyde. 2 carbaldehyde having no benzene ring. Therefore it is benzene 1, 2. Benzene 1, 2 dicarbaldehyde. Benzene 1, 2 dicarbaldehyde. Next, one more example. Take cyclopentane which is having aldehyde group. Now here also it is not a cyclopentanol. It is not also cyclohexanol because there is no 6 carbon ring. It is not a cyclopentanol because there is the aldehyde groups 5 carbon. It is not cyclohexanol also. This aldehyde group is not present in the ring. Therefore here you cannot use alkanol nomenclature. Wherever alkanol nomenclature is not possible, then go for carbaldehyde nomenclature. So here carbaldehyde, according to carbaldehyde nomenclature we should write alkane carbaldehyde, right? So alkane carbaldehyde, remember this format. In carbaldehyde nomenclature is, you can write alkane plus carbaldehyde. Alkane carbaldehyde is the format. Now write the name in this format. Here alkane is what? Cyclohexane. Cyclohexane carbaldehyde. Cyclohexane carbaldehyde. Okay. Next, if there are two aldehyde group like this, come on, CHO, its common name is glyoxal, but I want IUPAC name. So IUPAC name is ethane 1,2 diol. Like how ethane 1,2 diol we write, it is ethane 1,2 diol, right? Next, one more example. Take down. Okay. One more example. CHO, CH2, CHO, CH2, CHO. Come on, tell me. Write the IUPAC name. Next. One more example. CHO, CH2, 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 CHO. Okay, so write the IUPAC name. Next, here say you try either alkanol nomenclature or alkane carbaldehyde nomenclature. If you want to write alkanol, meth, eth, prop, but, pent, it should be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it is a 1, 5 diol. Then what about this? Can you say 3-ol? 1, 3, 5 triol, is it right? No. It is, if there is no this group, then it is right. 1, 5 meth, eth, prop, but, pentane 1, 5 diol. Pentane 1, 5 diol is right if there is no this aldehyde group. But this aldehyde group is there. This aldehyde group should not be taken as a substituent. You should not say that 3 aldo, wrong. 3 formyl, wrong. 3 aldo, wrong. Therefore we have another nomenclature, that is carbaldehyde. You take this is a parent chain. So therefore when you take this is a parent chain, now it is 1, 2, it is 3. Therefore it is a 1, 2, 3. It is a carbaldehyde. Therefore propane, I will take propane is a parent chain. So 1, 2, 3 tricarbaldehyde. So therefore propane 1 comma 2 comma 3 tricarbaldehyde is a correct IUPAC name, but not alkanol. So therefore, wherever alkanol nomenclature is not possible, go for alternate, that is a carbaldehyde. Next here also, here alkanol is possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexane. It is a hexane 1 comma 6 triol. Hexane 1 comma 6. No, sorry, not triol, diol. Hexane 1 comma 6 not diol, diol. So hexane 1 comma 6 diol. Hexane diol. Next, now here you can take, this is a benzaldehyde, that is also IUPAC name. Benzaldehyde, it is 1, 2. Therefore, 2-methyl benzaldehyde, all right. 2-methyl benzaldehyde can be written. Next, here, now here this is carbaldehyde, right? Carbaldehyde, it is 1, 2. 2-chloro. So it is a cyclopentane carbaldehyde. Cyclopentane carbaldehyde. Next, so this is also cyclopentane, but this is a 1. It is hydroxy, it is methyl. 2, 3. Hydroxy, methyl. Methyl come, hydroxy come first, then methyl. Therefore, 2-hydroxy. 2-hydroxy. 3-methyl. 1, 2, 3. 3-methyl cyclopentane carbaldehyde. Cyclopentane carbaldehyde. So therefore, IUPAC name of compounds can be written in this way.